Have you ever noticed that the people around you that are making the biggest impact in the world are more often than not pretty optimistic people? They tend to be the ones that believe anything's possible, no matter how daunting the challenges may seem. And in a world filled with pessimists who are super quick to tell us that we can't do it, it's those optimistic people who are daring to dream big and making things happen. So in this video, we're going to explore the idea that the world truly belongs to people who are optimistic. And having a positive outlook is crucial, not just for achieving success, but for being mentally healthy as well. And as you watch today's video, don't forget to reach out and hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Now, I think to accomplish anything significant, we first have to believe that it's possible to accomplish it. Henry Ford once said that whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. It's a simple quote, but it's a quote that encapsulates the power of belief. Because when we genuinely believe in ourselves and our goals, we unlock a tremendous amount of untapped potential. Optimists are the ones who are looking at challenges as opportunities, who see setbacks as temporary, and who can maintain an unwavering faith in their ability to succeed. Life's full of obstacles, it's full of adversity, but it's how we respond to these challenges that ends up defining us. Pessimists are quick to give up when the going gets tough, and it's optimists who demonstrate perseverance. They understand that success rarely comes easy, and that it's the result of hard work and dedication and a willingness to learn from failure. Thomas Edison, one of the arguably world's greatest inventors, famously said, "I've not failed. I've just found 10,000 different ways that don't work." It's this optimistic mindset that allowed him and others like him to keep pushing forward until they achieve their goals. Now, not only does optimism help us achieve our goals, but it also has real significant benefits for our mental health. There have been numerous studies that have shown that optimists tend to experience lower levels of stress, lower levels of anxiety and depression. And according to some research that was published in the Journal of Clinical Psychology, optimistic individuals are just better equipped to cope with stressful situations, and they're more likely to engage in proactive and adaptive problem-solving behaviors. There was a great study from the University of Illinois that found that optimists are 76% more likely to have ideal cardiovascular health. And it's this connection between optimism and physical health that highlights that powerful mind-body connection that we talk about so often on this channel. There was another long-term study that was published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences that found that optimists tend to live 11 to 15% longer than people who are pessimistic. And what that tells us is that a positive outlook can literally add years to your life. Optimism doesn't just make us feel better. It actually changes the way our brain functions. Research from Neuroscience has shown that optimism is associated with increases in activity of areas of the brain that are linked to emotional regulation and positive emotions. And I think what this means is that when we cultivate optimism, we can literally begin to rewire our brains for a greater sense of happiness and a deeper level of resilience in our lives. Now, whenever you set out to achieve something great, there are always going to be those pessimists. They try to bring you down. They try to tell you that your ideas are dumb, that you don't have what it takes, or that you're destined to fail. Here's the thing. Pessimists are almost always right? They're right until they're wrong. They may be 99% right in their predictions of failure, but it only takes one success to prove them 100% wrong. So don't let naysayers discourage you from pursuing your dreams. What I like to do is I use their doubt as fuel to prove them wrong, so you can do the same thing. In a world that kind of swirls around us and feels dark and chaotic sometimes, optimism is a powerful force for good. It can be a light that guides us through darkness and hard times and helps us keep hope alive and keep us moving forward, and helps us believe that a better future is always possible. And when we adopt an optimistic outlook, we not only improve our own lives, but we can be an inspiration to others to do the same thing. We become the leaders, the innovators, the change makers who literally shape the world around us. So remember, the world belongs to optimists, not just because they achieve great things, but because they lead happier, healthier lives. And by embracing optimism, you're not only setting yourself up for success, but you're also investing in your mental health and your physical well-being. So believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and believe that a better world is always possible. Because with an optimistic spirit, there's no limit to what you can achieve, and there's no limit to how fulfilling your life can be. As always, thank you so much for watching this video on the power of optimism and just how important it can be for our mental and our physical health. If you found it helpful, please take a moment to hit that like button and share it with others who need a dose of optimism in their lives. Until next time, embrace optimism, take care of yourself, and always remember, your mental health matters.